Guy Samurai here, and previously on What If Pokemon Sword and Shield was a series, we recently established that Elaine had caught a Nickit and Team Rocket were in the region. Now the group is making its way on to Motostoke. While the group enters the city, they're immediately surprised by how big the city is. Ash says this is one of the biggest cities he's ever been in, and he's been around. Chase is clearly amazed by all the sights along with Elaine, as they come from the countryside similar to Ash. Sonia, who's there on business, reminds the group that they should head to the gym and get registered as soon as possible. The group sees this as the best choice of action and decides to head to the gym itself. Ash is impressed by how big the gym is, as this is the biggest gym he's ever seen. When they go to register their numbers, they see a kid. This kid is wearing all pink and is quite confident in himself. This is Bede, of course. Bede immediately dismisses all of them and, just like in the games, immediately goes off screen. Ash and Cole decide to register their numbers. Now the numbers for Ash takes number 25 for Chase. His jersey number will be 618. Elaine's jersey number will be 133. And Lucas, who also just arrived in the stadium, his number is 286. They make their way to the bede drop-in. This is the hotel you go to in the games. Now while they're there, Sonia is already there and she explains the plot of the Hero of the Darkest Day. This would go the same as it does in games, with the group being mesmerized. Even Lucas, who knows a lot about Pokemon mythology, is quite enamored with it. However, a ruckus started by a couple of punks wearing questionable clothing disrupts their conversation. They explain that they're Team Yell, they're die-hard fans of this girl, Mairne. They explain how they want her to be cheered on really nicely and that the group is going to help them. The group protests this and they end up into a battle. It's a 4v4. The 4 members of Team Yell and Ash, Lucas, Elaine, and Chase battle the Team Yell members, of course. They clearly come out on top, and this surprises Team Yell members. While all this commotion was going on, Hop ends up running into the room very late, and he also wanted to take part in a battle. However, there is one more Team Yell member, and Hop says he'll handle this one solo, which he does, fairly easily. They're all impressed with Hop's rapid improvement over such a short time, and Hop exclaims that the reason why he was late is because he went back to the wild area for some training. But aside from this interaction, Mairne walks into the room. She immediately scolds the Team Yell members for causing such a disruption. Everybody lets this go, except for Elaine, weirdly, who says that she should take a bit more responsibility and as they could cause a lot more trouble, and Mairne does agree with this, saying that it goes to their head a lot of the time. However, Elaine is not having any of that and challenges Mairne to a one-on-one battle. Eevee against her Morpeko. Elaine feeling really confident over herself after catching her newly caught Nickit, along with defeating Team Yell members. She's been really confident lately. Immediately, she loses the battle. She made really wrong calls and didn't think before she acted. She was in a rush to win, and Eevee suffered because of it, and they lost the battle. Elaine is taken aback by this, while Ash said he kinda saw this coming, as Elaine wasn't really calling out any calls that would help. She was really calling out basic movements like tackle and dodge. She wasn't really trying to win in any sort of way, more just trying to see who hits harder. Mairne says that she was one step away from losing too, but she remembered that Morpeko had Thunder Wave, and that was pretty much her gateway to winning. Elaine now knows that you should go into a battle with some sort of a strategy, as that could help out to be a win condition. However, they've had enough of this and they all go to sleep for the ceremony tomorrow morning. It's the next morning and the crew is psyched. They make it to the stadium first thing and they all get fitted with their new gear. Hop and Mairne went earlier and that's why they weren't in the hotel. However, the crew goes with Lucas and they get their new jerseys. The crew are loving their new jerseys, but the staff tells them to head to the pitch as it's just about to start. This is where Chairman Rose makes the introduction to all the gym leaders as he does in game. The crew are mesmerized by seeing the gym leaders, and Ash said he's never seen any sort of gym challenge like this and this is a first for him. Lucas agrees, saying that none of the other gyms that he's challenged are like this for him too. They start a conversation on what regions they've been to. Lucas says that he's been to the Kanto, Johto, Sinnoh, and Unova regions, while also winning the league in Hoenn. Ash replying that he went to all those regions as well, along with Kalos, and become the first ever champion of the Alola region, as Lucas didn't know that. Chairman Rose calls out for the gym challengers, and Ash and Cole are just in awe of the atmosphere of the stadium. They're a tad bit nervous, but they still keep walking on. Ash has never seen anything like this before. This is something that we'll put out for the league, and this is not even an official gym battle yet. This gets Ash hyped for what's to come, along with the rest of the group. After the ceremony, the group are talking in the Pokemon Center about how incredibly amazing that was. Hop and Chase are clearly having a fanboy moment where they're just fanboying over themselves about how hype it was and how much they enjoyed it. Ash and Lucas are still talking about all the regions they traveled to, but Ash also asks a question of who was Chairman Rose. This is when Leon walks into the Pokemon Center before being swarmed by a bunch of fans saying that he's the chairman of the Pokemon League here. Leon also states that Chairman Rose has a new child prodigy that he's endorsing and is excited to see who that is. Ash wonders as if it's the boy dressed in all pink as he didn't see him at the ceremony, but immediately dismisses the thought. As Ash and Lucas get ready to leave, they are immediately stopped by Oleana being Chairman Rose's assistant. She wants them to talk to Chairman Rose as the chairman asks for them. They go to see Chairman Rose, of course, and he remarks the same way he does in game, saying that he's very excited to see what they do as they are champions of other regions, along with having Dynamax bands, something not too common seen among new challengers. They make their way back to their group and are getting ready to leave. As they start to leave, Hop requests a battle with Chase, saying that he's gotten hyped up and wants to battle Chase again. Chase immediately agrees. They immediately start to have a battle, this battle being a 2-on-2, with Chase using his Blipbug, of course, and his Pikachu, with Hop using his Grookey along with his Wooloo. This battle is pretty close. Pikachu and Wooloo are going in and out of it. They end up tying between Pikachu and Wooloo, and it's up to Blipbug against Grookey. Blipbug has the advantage, however Grookey's not going down without a fight. While it looks like Blipbug's about to lose, Blipbug actually evolves, this being Chase's first evolution. Blipbug changes its form and becomes Daughter. Once it evolved, it immediately learns the move Confusion. This automatically wins him the fight. Chase is immediately enamored with his new Pokemon and welcomes Dottler to his new team. Hop is a bit sad, but he got over it immediately on the fact that Chase's Pokemon evolved, which he says he should feel really good about since that means he's raising his Pokemon well. While this happened, 3 more wishing stars fall to the ground coincidentally. These ones immediately going to Chase, Elaine, and Hop. So the group decides to go off into their first gym. This is where the big group separates, and they separate into 2 smaller groups, this being Hop and Lucas, and Chase, Ash, and Elaine. We'll talk about their adventure next episode, which won't be too far off. I'm planning to release the next episode the following week. I had a lot of fun writing this episode of the Pokemon Sword and Shield series, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Remember to like, subscribe, and share. The next episode will be out next week, along with an episode at the end of the month, as I really want to get things going really quickly. We're gonna go into the first gym battle in the next episode, but we still need to do the gym battle introduction, along with the challenger introduction, along with the introduction of Mairne and Bede, not Hop. So anyways, thanks for watching the video, and Samurai out.